The Emperor of Mankind himself has blessed us with a new edition of Warhammer 40,000. Let's take a look at the cinematic trailer.
Victory. That is what the preachers cry from the spires of their temples. What commanders tell the soldiers in their service. The Indomitus Crusade meets with triumph after triumph. Day by day we tear Imperium Nihilus from the despoiler's grip. And though we are beset on all sides, with each battle we drive back the mutant, the heretic, the alien. As I speak these words, our forces engage the remnants of Leviathan. Reclaiming lost worlds, atoning for old shames. A crusade to cleanse the stars. Taking the fight to the enemy. We routed the Tyranids at Baal. We broke their high fleet. Soon, their foulness will be but a memory. That is what the preachers say. Will not save us. Lies will not protect us. But it is our hope that will damn us. The spires and the slums. Our people sing of victory. Victory as the galaxy burns. Victory as the Imperium rots around us. Victory as humanity rages against the dying of the light. Victory.
victory and triumph after triumph. When Gilliman said those words, it sucked me back into the lore, and I became excited to play Warhammer 40k I just can't describe. Like, it just made me happy. Because of the fact that within the lore of 40k, the main story has been grim darkness. The Imperium is being destroyed on all sides by the Cicatrix Maledictum. So in the trailer, it said the heretic, the mutant, and the alien, which usually they say Xenos, now they're saying alien, which is interesting. But anyways, the story is that the Imperium is done. Like, it is in a really bad spot. So for Gilliman to use his charisma and say, like, no, there's triumph after triumph during the Indomitus Crusade, it just made me feel like, oh yeah, like, I'm jumping onto I want to play Space Marines now. Not Ultramarines, but like, I want to play Space Marines now. So I got super excited for that, which led me to realize that I'm getting super excited for 10th edition. It's coming at a really crucial point, at least for me. I don't know for you guys, but me and the Sound Alchemist actually played a game of 40k this past weekend, and we came to the dreadful conclusion that 40k just isn't fun. Like, there's too many rules. If you're getting back into it, it's a little bit daunting. And because of the erratas, because of all this stuff, setting up and playing the game, there was a comment made by one of our friends who was like, yep, this is Warhammer 40k. You two just standing in front of a table reading books. And I realized, like, oh, fuck. Like, yeah, is 40k really just this? This new edition is promising a streamlined version of the game, making it more like Age of Sigmar, which is a positive thing, and it makes me super excited. So now that I have my personal excitement out of the way, let's talk about the cinematic trailer, because it starts off with something super important. Gilliman kneeling in front of what seems to be a gate depicting a Primarch. Initially, I thought, oh, this is going to be the Lion, because we are getting the Primarch of the Dark Angels chapter as a model within 40k for 10th edition. The Lion has returned. We're going to talk about that in a second. But no, later on in the trailer, we realize that Gilliman is standing not at the rock, the Dark Angels Fortress Monastery, but actually on Bow, kneeling before the image of Sanguinius. That, I think, is a foreshadow of the fact that Sanguinius is going to be an additional Loyalist Primarch to return in 10th edition. Super excited, just because I just started playing or creating a Dark Angel Space Marine chapter. So if he comes back, it's going to bring some form of balance to the game in terms of how many Primarchs, Loyalists to Traitor, are out on the tabletop. So super exciting. Another addition is the fact that they are focusing on Space Marines and Tyranids. Tyranids are getting new models, new basic troops, and I want to show you guys what they look like right now.
The Indomitus Crusade meets with triumph after triumph. Day by day we tear Imperium Nihilus from the Despoiler's grip. And though we
Now, this makes me super excited because whenever we see a faction get new troops, that means that there's going to be additional models being produced for the tabletop, which the Tyranids are more than likely going to get starting off 10th edition. So that's super exciting. Now, there's a return of an old model to the Space Marine line that is also shown in the cinematic trailer, and that is the Terminators. Let's take a look.
We are beset on all sides. With each battle, we drive back the mutant, the heretic, the alien.
This model looks great, and I really like the fact that GW is not just creating a Primaris version of the Terminators. The Terminators themselves are just getting a rework, and I love it. Within the cinematic trailer, there is a point where the flying hive tyrant lands in front of a Terminator. The Terminator is like shooting at him with his autocannon, and then the Terminator gets ripped in half, showcasing the pure strength of a flying hive tyrant. You gotta remember that Terminators are some of the toughest warriors that the Space Marines can throw at any enemy. So for a flying hive tyrant to just like rip them up like paper was awesome to see, because that's what 40k is all about. It's blood, guts, and just your units being destroyed and obliterated by your opponent. If you don't find enjoyment in your units dying horrible deaths, in your imagination, then you're not playing 40K right. But that was super exciting to see. Now, on top of that, the thing that I told you was kind of a surprise is that nowhere during the cinematic trailer did Gilliman talk about the lion. So we are getting a new model for the lion. He looks absolutely amazing. Let's take a look.
As I speak these words, our forces engage the remnants of Leviathan. Reclaiming lost worlds, atoning for old shames, a crusade to cleanse the stars. Taking the fight to the enemy.
Now, I do want to make a correction because I think in the beginning of this video I said that the lion is coming for 10th edition. No, he's coming at the end of Arcs of Omen, so still this edition. We're going to get rule sets for him during this edition, which kind of sucks if you're a Dark Angels player. But the model itself looks absolutely amazing. Way better than Gilliman. I always thought that the proportions of the arms and the legs of Gilliman were off. The lion, that problem is not there. I would pick him up just to do conversion work on him. I don't play Dark Angels, and I don't intend to play Dark Angels just because I'm not big on cloaks and stuff. But the model itself looks great. Let me know what you guys think of the model. Let me know what you guys think of the Arcs of Omen series so far. It's exciting. The 10th or the new edition is absolutely I'm super excited. Like I said in the beginning, 40K seemed to be a game that was probably going to be something that we don't play anymore and we just focus on the lore. But the fact that we're getting a new edition and it seems to be more streamlined is super, super exciting. I want to hear from you guys. What do you guys think of the cinematic trailers? What do you think of the new models? What do you think of the lion? And we'll talk in the comments. With that said, this was Gersh1 with One Mind Syndicate signing out.
Always used to put my freedom first in any situation.